Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Murkmire. We are right where we left off last time, in that we have to kill Qa'Rajh of the Many Spears, a legendary warrior from the Dead Water tribe. As this is basically done in order to deter the Blackguard mercenaries from disturbing more of the Dead Water tribe's grave stakes, which I presume are these. Now, there is some voriplasmic corpse around here, which is... We've seen voriplasms before. Those are the giant oozes, basically. And a voriplasmic corpse is basically a reanimated corpse covered in that goop. But, that all aside, we have to enter the Tomb of Many Spears. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it has enough of a name. The name of this hallowed site may refer to the arms of the ancient Argonian warriors buried here long ago, but it might just as well be due to the serried ranks of stalactites that stood the ceiling. No one alive knows the answer. Ooh. I did not expect to get a full loading screen here. Certainly not complaining about it, but I did not expect it. Especially given the size of this area, like, it looks big, but really, in reality, it's not. Plenty of brewing ingredients, but no thing of real hard value. So it's a boss fight. Do you want to bet... Oh. Do you want to bet that... Whoa. What happened there? I just walked down this... Oh. Okay, well, seems to have to deal with this to get to the boss fight. But do you think that there will be minions... Minions that we then have to fight in order to actually defeat the boss? Well, you're annoying. You summon and you jump away. Also, why does... Oh, there we go. For a second it seemed like my spells weren't working. My experience booster is on, yes. And my stat booster is on as... well... as seen when we were just in combat. It's basically in... Oh. Qa'Rajh of the Many Spears. So they are not covered in goop. And I have a relatively clear way of getting to them. Oh, they are covered in goop. Well, that's a bummer. Alright. And you summon minions, or is that just a distant attack? Because you're not that dangerous as a turret. Ah! You summoned minions. Well, we have a means for dealing with that. How's that? I know, I can't hurt you while you're doing that shit. Not doing a whole lot of damage yourself. Kind of a shit loot, but cool. Alright. Etra's grave stake. Long exposure to voriplasmic slime has eroded some of the finer details, but this masterfully crafted grave stake remains a work of art. Now we have to talk to Jessic Orn, who didn't want to follow us in here. For reasons. Could there be treasure around? I really doubt it. Like, this place is secluded and large enough to hold a sky shard, but given that none have shown up on our HUD, yeah, I'm gonna say that there isn't a sky shard in here. Which is fine, there doesn't have to be. I'm just curious as to why this needed a separate loading screen of its own. Almost makes me kind of curious as to... Can you assassinate? No, you cannot. Nothing of inherent value or interest there. So I'll leave it. I am not detected. No, I'm not. No, 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 no. Well, you're too slow to do anything, even when I'm sneaking. Even your summons can't really do anything to me. So I'm just gonna leave. Bye-bye. Flappy, we don't have time for that. Thank you. I'm glad you saw reason. Alright, that should be long and away enough. Really? You know you don't want to do that. Yeah, figured. So we need to go back to Deadwater Village, which is thankfully not far away. It's just a matter of avoiding most of the dangers. Given how my inventory situation looks, I will need to avoid heading back. Well, avoid taking on the next mission before I've dealt with my inventory. An Argonian behemoth. Sure, let's fight that. Why? Well, why not? Big old ugly fella. A big old ugly fella who summons. So a big old ugly coward is that. Job done. Could that be stuff? Ooh. There could possibly be treasure hidden in these alcoves. Possibly. Might not be, but possibly. Okay. Have to go around those fools. I don't think I can... Yeah, no. I could probably just deal with them outright, but... Okay, should be safe in... Wait. Oh yes, this is the village. I was like, what? Why are there hostile creatures? But then again, I suppose that is just due to farming that the Argonians here are carrying out. Or something akin to it. Is there... What? What the... Ew. Alright, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with it. Well, I am dealing with it, but... There we go. Pretty meager on the looting side. Why do they have hostile creatures right in their back garden? Is there a tablet or something here? Maybe. My curiosity wants to find out, but my inventory would rather if I didn't. Seems there's nothing though. Well, we came, we saw, and we didn't fill our pockets to the brim. Which is probably a good thing. Really, a horror. Of all the repulsive creatures, go away. Ah! That's not fair. Why do they have so many hostile creatures within their village boundaries? That is weird. Well, the village doesn't have a crafting station as far as I'm aware. It has a merchant station, yes. Oh. No. No. Ooh, well, maybe. Nope, that's not a blacksmithing station. Bistami. Grave Singer's Lodge.
Then,
oh yeah, that's right.
Is it Etra's story on the gravestake? Or the Hist's?
Both, my Carl. What is our story, if not the story of the Hist?
Cool. Any lore? Maybe, but it doesn't look like it.
I see them return. You destroyed Etra? Good. Let that victory rattle the roots. Gravesinger Qa'Rajh tells me what we seek is not in the gravestake symbols, but in the wood itself. I do not know how to read wood, but he says I must.
Well, here's the stake.
I shake my head. It is a gravestake like the others. I do not even know what to look for. The symbols are worn. But wait. I see it. In the grain. In the whorls and knots. The remnant. It swims in the wood. I can almost touch it.
Doesn't say what the remnant is.
Patience! There are words. In a garden in a maw of stone. Yes, that is all. I see nothing more.
I mean, it must mean something if we just...
This is what we hunted for. A garden. I hiss fire. Why could it not be more simple? Qa'Rajh. There must be more. What do you know that we do not?
I will share everything I know if you join us in Lilmoth.
What is us? The Bumbler, Famia, Zukas, the dry-scale Cassandra? A nest of weak spines in Ogel treachery. I will not. I am sorry. The Deadwater are a suspicious people. But you deserve my respect. And my trust. I will join you in Lilmoth.
Thank you. I'll meet you at the Cyrodiilic Collection's headquarters. Any parting words, or... No, okay. Or if they were slow to load. Right, well, Lilmoth is... Ooh, a delve. And a crafting station. Well, of course there is one right when I don't enter. Well, Lilmoth is quite far away, and besides, we do have the Way Shrine. That means that I will also have time to clear out my inventory. This is not the Way Shrine. It is over here. Don't mind me passing through your combat training. Have a nice day. You...
This work isn't going to
6'2" as well. No, it isn't. No, it is not. Hop. Whee. Booski. Yes. All right. So far, so good. But it's really hard to gauge some of these. Like, some of them you go into, like, there's a single quest line and then you defeat a boss and then you're like, is that it? And others... Other times you basically go like, why? When am I done with this? I think some of the longer quest lines could definitely do with a look over in terms of pacing. So all the really functional stuff is basically up here. Fairly close to the collections office. Nope.
All right, Chukso.
We need to go a little further.
You can do this.
Though the Saxhleel generally choose to live in tribes based around a history, Lilmoth is a merchant town with no true leadership. That is why there are so many travelers in this town. Deeper in the swamp, the tribes tend to be more isolated and hostile to outsiders.
Professor, can you tell us what an Uzith Biko is? I've overheard some Argonians referring to it, but I'm not familiar.
Where is my... Where is it? Where?
Oh, well, it's a term used for
There's way too many people talking here.
In the dry skin,
Wait.
nest
The crafting stations are over here.
sure you can draw the meaning of
Biscuit.
you are scholars after all.
Shut up! Shut up! Thankfully. People talking everywhere. I get that you want to have a place that's not empty of NPCs, but that might be a little on the too much for its own sake. What do we have? Marshland Market. I've never been here before.
Someone found Donley dead on the road. Worse, someone skinned him alive.
Shut up!
A river trout.
Oh my god. I regret coming here despite my inventory needing it. Whew. Nothing here. No.
Even the ghost people wouldn't.
So that was... Woodworking is around the corner, possibly up there. Yeah.
Anglers.
Best not to seek fresher waters for a while then. Just in case.
Woodworker and rags and tags. Okay, so the leather clothier should also be in here. Peace and quiet at last. Woohoo! That was rough. Nope, not deconstruct. No staves, no bows. Alright. Well, then it's just a matter of... Do I have stuff? Maybe. I haven't really been that much out and about picking up items that for crafting. Really? Nothing? Oh, right, because most of it is those 2 plates, so I can't actually clear out my inventory anymore. Well, that's a biscuit. Well, alright. Can I even jump this? Yes. No, I don't want to hear your love story.
As lovely as muddy puddles, found deep within
Yeah. I've heard it before. Shut up. Shut up. Can we not have the conversations be heard when I'm far away? I don't care. I've heard it already.
You must understand, we only seek the remnant to... Ah, there you are.
Oh, hello. You weren't here before. Alright.
Thank Mara you're here. I haven't seen a gathering go this poorly since my sister Concordia's 7th birthday. Marinus put slugs in her pudding. I can still hear the screams. Whew. For the record, I did offer tea, but what's needed is answers.
I've recovered another riddle from the Deadwater tribe. In a garden in a moor of stone.
A location, clearly. But a location for what? I did some more research on the first riddle. The one about smoke and sap, remember? Well, after combing through a half-dozen dissertations, I'm pretty confident it's referring to a dream wallow.
A dream wallow?
It's an Argonian religious practice. Sort of. I've never witnessed one myself, but they typically involve a period of isolation and exposure to potent, mind-altering herbs. According to the text, a dream wallower can see things beyond the physical.
So we have to perform this ritual in a garden or in a moor of stone.
Yes. Now if we could Wait. A garden in a maw of stone? Of course! That's gotta be the Swallowed Grove! The Rionwo! A dream wallow in the Swallowed Grove. What could be more exciting? We should discuss this with Cassandra right away.
She's literally less than a meter to the left of me, but I'll tell her right away, in case she has the hearing of a equivalent to a bat's eyesight.
A dream wallow in the Swallowed Grove. Fascinating. And timely. Very well done.
I still don't trust you. When do we set out for the Swallowed Grove?
Immediately. I hate to set out in such a hurry, as careless haste can be fatal in this profession. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to wait. Thank you for all you've done, my friend. The remnant of Argon is almost within our grasp.
Okie dokie.
Just look at us. A bright-throat negotiator, a Deadwater call, an alley tough naga, 2 scholars and a hero. As unlikely a party as any I've seen before. I can only hope that discovering the remnant will tighten these bonds of fellowship.
Yes, so that none of us will expect you when you betray us. Is that it? Where is this Swallowed Grove Famia mentioned?
The grove is north of Alton Mirhalil, tucked away near a roaring waterfall, if memory serves. I will make my personal ferry available to all here assembled. Join us, or walk if you prefer. I'd only ask that you avoid any unnecessary delays.
Do you really think we'll find the remnant in the Swallowed Grove?
Long years
so.
of bitter disappointment have trained me to measure my expectations. We will find something in the grove, I am certain of it. But this Dream Wallow business...
Oh, I mean...
Hist will not make this easy. Not for you, and certainly not for me.
Oh, we'll find something, mostly swamp water and bugs. But I'll make my way to the Swallowed Grove now. So, no talking... Oh, there we go.
Many strange things stalk the Swallowed Grove, Bigos.
Strange or not, So Jay and I will kill anything that threatens the Remnant. Anything.
I feel like she's very one note. Also, you. Why are you always there? We do have about 5 minutes left. Which, I mean, it isn't great because my inventory really can't take much more. That's further away than north of Altenmere. I mean, that is correct. But then that's like saying everything is northwest of Lilmoth, which is also correct. It's not nearby. I think what I will do is, between this and the next episode, I will find a way to... Let's just get our skill points in now that we have them. Armor, yes. That is all the armor stuff done. So there are no penalties. Increase damages and increases the cost of block. Why would it increase the block? Because you have less to resist against? Decreases damage done with bash. Oh no. Well, it's not that important really. We have, well, 2 champion points. Where are you at? Did I finish? I felt like I finished that up last time. Everything is cleared here. Yes, these are not passives. What else can we do? That is done. Those are slotable. These are all active. What about here? The basic offensive penetration. Okay, so this is the next tree we'll be going into, seeing as some of the abilities are passive. Alright, let's go that way then. And what of over here? Bashing. Alright. In the next episode, I will meet you at the Way Shrine near Swallowed Grove. And we will take it from there. But until then, take care.